How do parole revocation hearings work? Imagine being on parole and suddenly hearing that your freedom might be taken away. It can feel overwhelming, but understanding how the process works can help you stay prepared. When someone on parole is accused of breaking the rules, a formal hearing is set up to decide what happens next. This process has two main steps. First is the preliminary hearing. After an alleged violation, the parolee gets a written notice explaining what they are accused of. They can ask for a preliminary hearing, where a hearing officer looks at the evidence to see if there is enough reason to believe a violation happened. If the officer finds probable cause, the case moves to a final hearing. If not, the parolee might continue on parole, possibly with some changes or different sanctions. The parolee can also choose to waive this preliminary hearing if they prefer. The second step is the final revocation hearing. This is more formal and involves a panel or hearing officer. They review all evidence, listen to witness testimony, and hear the parolee's side. The key standard here is whether it is more likely than not that the parole conditions were broken. The parolee has rights during this hearing. They must be told what they are accused of, can present evidence and witnesses, and have a chance to question witnesses against them. Sometimes, there are limits on how much they can cross-examine. If the panel finds that the parole rules were broken, they will decide what happens next. They might decide to keep the parole with new conditions, impose sanctions like transferring the parolee to a treatment program, or revoke parole altogether and send the person back to jail or prison. Knowing this process is important for anyone reentering the community after incarceration. It can affect housing, jobs, and mental health. If you receive a violation notice, it's smart to get legal advice quickly to protect your rights. Staying in compliance with parole rules, such as reporting as required and avoiding new crimes, is the best way to prevent revocation. Support services that help with job searching, stable housing, mental health, and financial planning can make a big difference in avoiding violations. If a violation does happen, sharing evidence that shows you were trying to follow the rules or explaining circumstances can help your case. Overall, parole revocation hearings are designed to be fair and give you a chance to tell your side. Understanding this process and having access to support can help you navigate supervision rules and make a successful transition back into the community.